Hi, Betty? Are you there? I just wanted to ask you about the money that you've been sending me every month. Do you think that you could start sending me an extra $2,000 per month, please? Because you know that I'm planning my wedding right now, right? And man, these kinds of things just cost so much more money that I thought they really did. Not to mention the fact that I've already quit my job since I'm going to be getting married. So as you can imagine, I'm actually in quite a pinch with money right now.
Oh, Mindy, it's been a while since you and I last talked, hasn't it? In fact, I feel like you almost never initiate a conversation with me, and that it's always me who has to go and talk to you. But I guess that I can see why you're choosing to message me first. You know that really does make me a bit sad when you only ever talk to me for money.
Oh, come on. What are you trying to tell me? That you're lonely as miss living with me? Because if you're upset that I'm out here living my own life, then I think that's just kind of pathetic, to be perfectly honest with you.
I just don't get why you always have to talk to me like this, especially after all the hard work and time that I put into raising you. But do you really need money? Because I'm sorry, but I just don't have any more that I can give you at this point, Mindy.
Wait, what? You mean that you're going to sit there and pretend to be my mother who put so much work and time into raising me, and you won't even give me money when I ask for it? Honestly, what is your deal? You think that I play my little part in this to make you feel good? What's the point of treating you like my mom if you won't even give me what I want?
Mindy, please. There is no need to talk to me like that at all. Besides, it isn't like you and I haven't already talked about this. We had this discussion earlier that from the month you have your wedding, I would stop sending you money every month. If you really want to quit your job and become a housewife, that's fine. But I don't think that you should still expect your mother to be sending you money every month.
Excuse me? Did you really just say that? Did you actually just call yourself my mother as if I'm your actual daughter? Oh man, I don't know whether I should laugh or cry if that's actually how you see yourself. That really is just pathetic, do you know that?
What are you talking about? Why are you treating me like this, Mindy? I just don't get it. I mean, I've been sending you money this whole time while you've been working. I even paid for your schooling, haven't I? So I just don't get how you can say that you aren't my daughter and that I'm not your mother after all that I've done for you.
Can you please just give it a rest already, Betty? I really don't get why you think that I should have to worship the ground that you walk on, all because you married my dad. You don't care about me at all. You just want to use me for what you think you want from me. You just want a daughter, but you don't want me to be me.
Of course that isn't true. What are you talking about? And how can you even say that after all the money I've contributed towards your wedding? That's why I'm telling you that I just don't have any more money to give you at all now.
So you're telling me that you haven't been saving up for my wedding ever since I was a little girl? You haven't even prepared anything for my special day at all? How dare you try and pass yourself off as my mother when you haven't even done that for me? You're completely useless, do you know that? I mean, don't you realize that I have a ton of debt? That's why I need your money. So why are you being stingy with helping out your cute daughter with her financial problems?
Mindy, I am sorry, but I am not going to bail you out of every single problem that you land yourself. You're a big girl now, and you have to learn how to take care of yourself. And just why do you need so much money every single month anyways? Surely I don't have to give you that much.
Don't you know that I'm getting married this month? That means that I have to pay for makeup, massages, my nails, hair, all of it. Do you think getting things like that done is cheap? And then again, I guess that you and my dad didn't even have a wedding, isn't that right? So I guess you really do have no idea what I'm talking about when I say these things, huh?
It isn't that I don't understand what you're saying, but yes, you're right. Your dad and I getting together did happen quite suddenly. And it wasn't just a few days after we had gone to the courthouse to sign all of our marriage paperwork that happened. Of course, neither of us were completely attracted to the idea of having a big wedding anyways. And yes, all the preparing does sound like a big hassle.
Okay then, if you can at least acknowledge that a wedding is big, expensive hassle to put together, then why don't you give me the money that I'm asking you for, huh?
I do understand the situation that you're in. I really do. But I am telling you that I just won't be giving you any more money. I've given you plenty of money for your wedding already, and I think that if you want to get anything else done for yourself, it should come from your own funds. I will always be there for you, but if you're choosing to stop working, then I'm not going to subsidize your life, Mindy.
Oh my gosh, is that what this is about? This is all about teaching me some kind of lesson just for wanting to be a housewife? I really can't believe that you would condescend to me like that. You're just completely useless to me at this point, Betty. Although, Now that I think about it, there might still be one thing that you could do for me.
Really? You think there's another way that I can be there for you that doesn't involve giving you any more money?
Well, I had heard through the grapevine that you have a friend who works as a private investigator. Is that really true? Because if it is, I think that I'd like you to hire them for something that I'd like them to do. Of course, you'll be the one paying for their services.
Wait a second. I do have a friend who works in that field, but just what in the world do you want to hire a private investigator for? Are you in some kind of trouble? Is everything okay? Do I need to know about anything?
Oh, you don't need to worry your pretty little head about any of that. Why don't you just do this favor for me and not worry about all the details like what I might be hiring them for?
Well, I just mean, I can introduce to my friend, but I just thought that I should ask first.
I don't really think that you do need to ask, nor do you need to know. All you need to do is introduce me to your new friend, got it? Don't worry about all the small details. In fact, you just give me their contact information or put my contact with them so that I can talk to them one-on-one. This really doesn't concern you, and you don't need to know anything.
Oh, I see. Well, okay. If that's really what you want, then I guess I can reach out to them. I'll tell them that you would like to hire them for their services, and if they say they're taking on new clients, I'll pass along your number. Hey, Dick, are you there? I know that it's been quite a while since you and I last spoke. I actually am not even sure if you remember who I am. I'm Betty, and you and I actually used to go to high school together. When you have a chance, I would really appreciate it if you could get back to me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Oh, Betty, it's been forever. I can't remember the last time that we talked. How have you been? Is everything okay? What can I do for you?
I really am just so sorry to be messaging you out of the blue like this, but there's just something that I have to ask you. I was just curious if you were still working as a private investigator.
Yeah, that's my job. I'm glad you remembered. But what's up? Why do you ask about that?
Again, I really am so sorry to be reaching out to you suddenly like this, but I was actually wondering if I might be able to hire you.
Oh yeah, of course you can hire me. Do you mind me asking what this is about? I don't mean to pry at all, but, well, it's kind of my job to kind of understand what's going on and what I can do for you.
Well, this actually isn't really about me so much as it is about my daughter, you see. I'm not quite sure how, but somehow she found out about the fact that I knew a private investigator. And anyways, well, it's actually her who wants to hire you.
Oh, I see. So I wouldn't be working for you then. I would be doing the investigation for your daughter. And just to be clear, this is the daughter of the man that you married, right? Do you mind if I ask what this is all about or what your daughter might be wanting me to look into?
I wish that I could give you more information about the job, but Mindy didn't give me any details at all. I have no idea why she wouldn't. Maybe she's trying to hide something from me? I really have no clue.
So basically your daughter told you that she wanted you to hire me for something, but she wouldn't tell you at all what it was that she wanted you to hire me to do. You know, this all sounds a little strange. I don't know. There's something fishy for sure, but what would you like me to do? After all, she is your daughter. Do you want me to get in contact with her and see what it is that she wants to talk to me about?
I think that would be best. I'm sorry that I can't give you any more information, but I would be more than happy to give you Mindy's number so that you can chat with her. And just know that I'll be the one paying for your services, so you don't have to worry about that at all.
Wait, what? You mean it's your daughter who sent you to me? And it's your daughter who's going to be telling me what she wants me to look into? But you're going to be paying for everything? Are you really sure that you want to do this? I mean, your daughter hasn't even told you about what she wants to use me for. I know that it's not really my place to say any of this, but in the light of all that you've told me here, it sounds to me like Mindy should be the one paying, not you.
I mean, I suppose that you would be right under normal circumstances, but you see, Mindy is getting married and she's really trying to save money. So normally I would agree with you, but she kept asking me for money for her wedding and I told her I didn't have any more to give. Then she said that if I wasn't going to be paying any more for her wedding, then the least I could do was hire you for her.
I'm sorry, Betty, but that story literally makes no sense at all, and I just couldn't follow the logic here. I mean, I get that Mindy is your daughter and all that, but if she's old enough to get married, then she should be old enough to handle this kind of business on her own, don't you think? I just feel like you're letting your daughter take advantage of you.
I understand what you mean. I really, really do, Dick. But the thing is that we're not related by blood. So I just have to do things like this so I can show her that I still love her, even after her dad has passed on. I really do my best to make her happy and see that I'm on her side, but I just feel like nothing that I do is ever enough for her.
Betty, are you okay? This sounds like a much bigger problem. And besides, who cares if you two aren't related by blood when you've dedicated years to raising Mindy? I mean, how long has it been since you married your husband? I think that we were still in our 20s then, right? That means that at least 20 years have gone by, does it not? So I don't know how you can say that you haven't done enough when you've put that many years of your life into taking care of someone else's child.
Well, I guess I never really thought about it like that, but oh my gosh, has it really been 20 years already? Where does the time go?
Well, I remember it very well when you announced that you were going to get married. Do you remember how worried I was for you when you said that you were going to go through with it?
Actually, now that you mention it, I do remember you being there for me and asking to make sure that I was okay and sure of this.
Well, I just heard that you were going to be marrying someone who already had a kid of his own. I wanted to be there for you and help you in any way that I could. But now that fate has brought us back together like this, please let me try and be there for you just one last time, no matter how much.
You really are sweet to say all those things, Dick. There were some times when I was really thinking about asking someone for help. But instead, I just dedicated myself to doing all that I could to making sure that Mindy was raised right.
I know. I couldn't believe it when I heard what happened to your husband. I can't believe how many years it's been since then. But even so, it was so shocking to hear the news.
Yeah, it really is strange to think about all the time that has passed since then. But I have to say that I'm quite surprised just this conversation. You see, I don't think I realized just how worried you were for me.
Of course I'd be worried about you. You got married so young, and then you had a daughter all of a sudden. That was all really big news to me, so I can't imagine how it was for you. And I'm sure that any difficulty you had with Mindy was all compounded by the fact that she wasn't your biological daughter. But anyways, I'm sure that after all that time and effort you put into raising her, that Mindy must have been so grateful for all the sacrifices that you made for her.
I really wish I could say that that's the case, but I really don't think grateful is the word that I would choose. By the way, did you ever find anyone, Dick? Are you married yet? I think I remember hearing once that you were engaged to someone, is that right?
Yes. I was engaged to be married once, but then it turned out that I caught her cheating with another man, so I broke off the whole thing. Ever since then, I've been a bit too nervous to get back into the dating pool, and I certainly don't have any intentions of getting married anytime soon.
Oh, I see. I'm so sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have asked you that question so suddenly. But anyways, as a way of thanking you for taking on this job, do you think that I could take you out for some coffee or something? I just feel like it's been so long since we last talked that we should have some time to catch up.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for coming to me with this work, as a small business owner and all.
Oh, please. You don't have to thank me for that. After all, it really was just my daughter's idea.
Fair enough. And if there's any extra fee beyond what I charge as my base fee, I will be sure to send your daughter the bill.
I appreciate the offer, but if you think that that girl's going to pay for anything that she could get someone else to pay for, you're dead wrong.
Hey, Mom, you do know that it's my wedding today, right? So I want you to know just what do you think you're doing here? Because I know for a fact that you were not invited here.
Wait, what? I don't understand what you mean by that. I mean, why even bother to say anything after what you just did to me? All I did was come up to greet you today at your wedding, and you splashed your glass of wine all over me.
Well, of course I did. I had to convince you to go away somehow, right? And besides, there's not a seat for you at this wedding. Did you really think that I was going to let you pretend to be my mom in front of all of these people?
What do you mean? I really don't get where any of this is coming from at all. Why are you doing this, Mindy?
You really have no idea what's going on at all, do you? I said that I don't have a seat for you here at my wedding. In fact, the whole reason why you're not invited here in the first place is because I asked my real mom to be at my wedding with me instead. So thanks for all the time and energy you poured into raising me or whatever. But you can go now. I don't need or want you here any longer.
Oh, I see. So you invited your biological mother who never spent any time raising you. And you're going to turn me away at the door and not even let me watch you get married?
That's right. That's exactly what's going on here. So if the wine on your dress wasn't a clear enough message, let me write it here for you. Go home! Nobody wants you here, got it?
Okay, fine then. If this is how you're going to act, then I understand all too well.
Great, but if you really understand, then you wouldn't even be responding to these messages. Just go away already. This is supposed to be one of the happiest days of my life, and you are ruining it with every second that you're still here. In fact, after today, I never want anything to do with you ever again. I never ever thought of you as my mom, so stop thinking of me as your daughter. As of today, you and I are complete strangers with nothing to do with one another. Don't even talk to me again, got it?
If this is really the way you want things, then fine. But just know that you're going to regret what you've said to me.
I thought I told you to quit responding to me. Just hurry up and get out of my life already, you useless old hag. Hey, where the heck did you go? What do you think you're trying to pull here, huh? You get back here right this second.
I'm sorry, but who is this? I don't seem to have this number saved in my phone. Actually, that's not true. I do have your number saved, but the contact name just says complete stranger, so I have no idea who you are.
Oh, just shut up. Why are you even pretending to play dumb with me when you and I both know each other very well? You know exactly who I am, so how dare you even try to say otherwise? It's me, your daughter, Mindy.
My daughter? Daughter? I'm sorry, but I don't have any children of my own.
Don't say that. You have no idea how crazy things have gotten here since you decided that you weren't going to be at my wedding. But now I'm hearing from the owners of the venue that you called them and told them to shut down the whole wedding? Is that really true?
Well, I mean, you said yourself that we're nothing to each other from this day forward, right? So I just don't understand why I would continue to financially support a complete stranger's wedding at all. And so yeah, I canceled the plans that I had arranged earlier, but I think it all should make sense.
Okay, look, I get that you might be a little upset right now, but please, can you call the venue back and tell them that you're not actually going to cancel anything?
Why in the world would I do that? Not that I ever would or even could at this point. But if you think that I owe this stranger all the money and time that I put into organizing their wedding, then I think that you're the one that needs to rethink the situation.
Okay, I get it. I'm sorry for the things that I said to you, okay? I really am sorry, and I was lying about all that I said. I didn't mean any of it. You're the only mother I have, and you've raised me practically all my life.
Oh, so you can finally admit that I've been the closest thing that you've had to a mother for the past 2 decades? Because you sure have had a funny way of expressing your gratitude to me all this time. I really don't get why I should do anything more for you. If you're not even going to say thank you at the very least, then I don't think I owe you a single thing.
Yes, you're right about everything. I shouldn't have said what I said, and I really am sorry for everything. Just please come back. I'll let you participate in my wedding if you do. You're my mom, the only family I have in this world. Please, you have to come back and be at my wedding.
Wait, what? I'm your mom now? But I thought that you were going to invite your real mom to your wedding. Isn't that what you told me? And since I'm not really mom, I really would hate to barge in on your wedding when there's really no reason for me to be there. But anyways, I really do wish you all the happiness in the world. Maybe your mom can try and cover some of the cost of your wedding. That should fix things, right?
But, I didn't think that you would do this to me. Not only that, but my birth mother really isn't the woman that I thought she was at all. I thought that it would be really nice to have her here, but when she arrived, she went straight to my fiancé's family and started asking them for money. Who even does something like that at a wedding?
Oh no, that sounds just awful. Who could have ever foreseen this blowing up in your face? I guess you'll have to do something about this, won't you?
Come on, please don't be this way. Don't pretend like you don't have anything to do with this or can't help me at all. My mom even told me that she wanted me to give all the money that people have brought as wedding gifts. I had no idea how rude and upsetting a person she would be. I don't get how someone can even be as bad as her. And just who does she think she is demanding all that from me after not being a part of my life for so long?
Yeah, it sounds to me like you should have just done a bit more digging into the kind of person that she is before inviting her to your wedding. I mean, didn't you ever think it was weird that your dad ended up with full custody of you? Don't you know how easy it is for a mother to get full custody or even partial custody if they want?
I know that it's the moms that normally end up with the kids when a divorce happens, but I just thought that something happened to my mom that prevented her from taking me with her.
Well, I am sorry to be the one to burst your bubble, but your mom actually just wanted nothing to do with you at all.
But I didn't know she was going to be... This can't be my fault. Please, you have to do something to help me. I mean, she hasn't talked to me in my entire life. I was the one who had to go and find her. I was the one who invited her to my wedding, and now she's just using me to try and make a quick buck.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know why you would even want to invite someone that you hardly knew to your wedding. But I have to say that if she really is behaving like that, then at least it's easy to see the family resemblance. After all, weren't you also trying to get money out of someone who was a total stranger to you? Sounds to me like you're both more alike than you think.
Mom, please. You know that I don't actually think of you as a total stranger, right? You're my mom and you always will be.
You can all that you want now that you're in trouble, but it's not going to change a thing. And it's certainly not going to change the fact that you ruined my dress by throwing your glass of wine on it and that you say you never wanted to talk to me ever again.
But I didn't really mean any of that. Please. I was just upset. But I was being serious. You're the only mother I have, and I want you to be here at my wedding with me.
I'm sorry, but you've already made your position very clear, and I am not about to come back to you after the way that you've treated me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have my own life to be getting back to. It sounds like you have more than enough to handle over there, so just leave me out of it and leave me alone. I actually heard from Dick earlier that the reason Mindy wanted to hire him was to try and track down her birth mother. That's when I knew that her wedding was going to become even more of a disaster than if Mindy had just not invited me. Needless to say, after the venue essentially shut the wedding down early, and Mindy's birth mother scared her fiancé's parents with all of her asking for money, the whole engagement was called off, and Mindy broke up with her fiancé. The problem for Mindy was that she had already quit her job and planned on becoming a housewife. After the wedding fell apart, she quickly had to find work and barely managed to sell enough of her things to move into a tiny apartment. As for me, I followed through on my word and took Dick out for some coffee after the wedding. I told him all about what I heard from Mindy, and he just said he was glad that I wasn't hurt by it at the end of it all. I have plans to see each other soon, but all that matters to me is that I can carry on comfortably with my life now that I've lost my husband and daughter. Of course, it's nice to have reconnected with Dick, and we have met up several times since then. I haven't heard from Mindy since the wedding, although that could have something to do with the fact that I blocked her after that day. I don't know where she is or what she's up to, but I hope that one day she truly does learn her lesson about how to treat others. Anyways, while I'm in no rush to start a new relationship, and certainly no rush to start a whole new family, I have been enjoying my casual dates with the private investigator. And now that it's been a few months since I talked to Mindy, I think I might finally be ready to take the next step and ask Dick out properly.